Hey guys, I lied to you, it's 90 laps. Yep. I just wanted to give you the heads up before you got going. Alright, good luck guys. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the EFRL Tuesday Night Truck Series. This is the first race of the playoffs. The championship field has been set. You'll be able to see those in the green on your ticker on the left hand side of your screen. Tonight we are at Darlington Raceway. This is the first time we've been at Darlington in the EFRL. This is what they call the track that's too tough to tame. You'll see what they call the Darlington stripe on the right side of these cars. A lot of them will be banging off the wall tonight. This is a very tricky track with that egg shape in there. 1.3 miles. Track temperature right now is 82 degrees. 90 laps tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. Sounds like the guys can go roughly 30 to 35 laps on fuel. We'll see who's got what it takes to be there at the end at this very tough track. Currently on the top of our leaderboard, we got Dean Demur, Landon Lacey, Will Cloud, Josh Fox, Nick Fuller rounding out our top 5 in practice. When these guys get to qualifying, we're going to go over the points. Got some new faces tonight. Some guys returning to the EFRL Truck Series tonight. Chad Waller, we haven't seen much of him this season. Been here a couple times. Life gets busy. We know how that goes. Our normal race control for tonight will actually be out on the track. Brady Floyd in that number 20 truck. Look to see him up front. Alright, while these guys are qualifying, we're going to go over our points. We'll go over our team points first. So coming into tonight for team points, top of the leaderboard, we got Dakfu Enterprises Incorporated with 1444. And second, we got Misfit Motorsports, only 20 points behind. That is a very close margin. Behind them, we got Adara Esports at 1217. Far North Motorsports at 1180. Tyler Aspinall Racing at 1128. Darnell Racing at 907. Mooselander Racing, followed by JTD Motorsports, Rutt and Hughes Incorporated, and TriStar Motorsports bringing up the bottom of the field. The points have been reset for our playoffs tonight. So we'll take a quick look at those points. Sitting on the top with 314, thanks to some bonus points, we got Dean Demur. Josh Fox, who had a demanding lead coming into tonight, will be down in second. Will Cloud in third. Nick Fuller in fourth. Frank Hughes in fifth. Wayne Lowe in sixth. Zach Thornton in seventh. Tyler Aspinall in eighth. Landon Lacey in ninth. Daniel Park in 10th. And then Dominic and Donnie Bartlett are tied for 11th. So those are the two drivers that are right on the bubble tonight. They will be yellow on your leaderboard. Alright, looks like we got some guys turning some laps. Nick Fuller already at the top of the leaderboard. Nick has always been pretty quick. Kyle Lingerfelt in second. Dean Demur running his first lap. And he got a 30.09 on that. See if the second lap is any faster. A little different paint tonight for Dean. Dean jumps up to the top of the leaderboard with a 29.46. Neil Rutt laying down a 30.40 for his best lap. That's going to put him currently in 10th place. Landon Lacey, that beautiful Jeff Gordon throwback scheme. Just starting his first lap. We'll see how it does. He's right up next to the wall. You got to be real careful. See, some of these guys in practice were really pushing the envelope. Landon Lacey for his first lap is going to jump up to 7th. Lacey with a 29.78. Kind of tied for low for 6th there, but they'll put him in 7th. We'll see if he's able to improve on that on his second lap. Coming out of turn number 4, heading to the stripe. Lacey jumps up to P2 with a 29.47. Dustin Carroll finishing his second lap. 29.76, going to move him up to P7. Aspinall finishing off his second lap. Jump him up to P5. After last week at Eldora, Aspinall does have to take an EOL to start the race tonight. He's going to have a huge deficit to make up if he wants to stay in contention in the points. Looks like 13 drivers have taken time, and we're going to grid up. Alright, starting on PU number 1, Dean DeMer Jr., net number 41 truck. Outside of him, we got the 54 truck of Landon Lacey. Starting in third, Will Cloud. Starting in fourth, we got that 14 truck of Nick Fuller. Tyler Fifth is showing in fifth, but he'll be dropping to the back. Kyle Lingerfeld will be starting in sixth. Frank Hughes starting in seventh. Dustin Carroll in eighth. Wayne Lowe in ninth. Mr. Brady Floyd in 10th. Brady won last night at a great battle. Just barely edging out the 94 truck, or the 94 car, as they came to the line. Neil Rutt's going to be starting in 13th. Zach Thornton in 14th. Mr. Michael Steele is going to be rolling off in 15th. In 16th, we got Mr. Josh Fox, last season's point winner. Drew Trader is going to be rolling off in 17th, followed by Matt Cochran. Chad Waller in 19th. Joe Darnell in 20th. Jesse Adams in 21st. Daniel Park in 22nd. Austin Green 23rd, and rolling off in 4th, Donnie Bartlett. And latecomer Forrest Smith will be rolling off on the very last row of the field in 25th. So who's going to be your favorite driver tonight? Who are you picking to win at the track that's too tough to tame? Give me a shout out in the comments. Let me know who you're pulling for tonight. If you are on YouTube, you do have to subscribe. That's just to keep the bots out that are unwanted. I'd like to thank Joe Darnell for subscribing on YouTube. Thanks, Joe. If you like what you see tonight, go ahead and give a like and a follow. You see Aspinall falling out there. He's going to be dropping to the back of this field for the start of this race. He should be able to overcome it tonight. We'll see what happens. Green flag is out. 41's going to lead us to the line. These two have been battling all season since Lacey started. Finishing 1-2 multiple times. Oh, we got a wreck right away. Didn't even make it to turn one. We'll back this up and see what happens. Get a little better camera angle here. Green flag goes. Oh. The 04 comes up, turns Carolyn to the inside wall. Jump on board another trucks here, see if we can't see if there's any other trucks that got damaged. Ooh, the 3 takes a shot, the 90 takes a shot. Not a good way to start their playoff bid tonight for those guys. Let race control figure that one out. Tonight we have a fill-in race control. It is Matt Cochran doing the work up in the tower for us tonight. Thank you very much, Matt, for helping out. So talking to the guys before the race, it sounded like they could go maybe 35 laps if they pushed it. So they're definitely going to have 2 pit stops tonight. Looks like we got some drivers already in taking advantage of that. Looks like from 13th on back have pitted. Now the key was, did they take any tires, because you want to kind of save them towards the end. We've had some pretty great racing in the EFR the last couple weeks. Last 2 weeks in the Next Gen Cup Series, the Falcon Graphics Cup Series on Monday night. Last 2 weeks, 2 cautions each night. Great racing by those guys. They put on a great show last night. The 94 truck of Dylan Dunford, the 94 car of Dylan Dunford, came on strong late in the race just to run out of fuel as he was side by side with Brady 4 exiting turn number 4, held on to it for a second place finish. Amazing race last night. And if you are looking for a place to watch any of the EFRL races, Monday night the Falcon Graphics Next Gen 6 Cup cars are on All-Star 15 TV over on YouTube. Tuesday nights we're right here. Wednesday nights we are on SRTV on YouTube, and Thursday nights we're back here for Dirty Thursdays. Tyler Aspinall is back up to 12th place already after getting that EOL at the beginning of the race. He was one of the drivers that chose not to pit. Alright, these guys are going to go green flag racing when they come back around out of turn number 4. Let's see what we can't do to get some action going in these guys. 41 and 54 are going to bring us to the green flag for the second time. 41 gets a good jump. Restarts are on the leader, so he can start the race when he feels like it. Gets a good jump, and hopefully that'll help kind of spread the field out a little bit so we can get some good racing going on. Dominic Hughes in that 83 truck currently riding around in the 9th place. He's one of those bubble drivers, so he needs a good run tonight to help secure his spot in the playoffs. He is battling with the 21 truck of Donnie Bartlett. Now, Donnie did pit on that caution. We'll see how that is going to pan out in the later stages of the race. Thornton getting right up on the back bumper of Kyle Lingerfeld. right in front of Lingerfeld. You can see that number 20 truck of Brady Floyd making his first run in the trucks tonight. Landon Lacey and Dean Demur setting the pace tonight over the 48 truck in the third position of Will Cloud. Nick Fuller in fourth and Frank Hughes in fifth. Darlington is one of the signature tracks of NASCAR. It's been around for a very long time. I remember watching the NASCAR guys race on this track when I was just a wee little lad. Frank looking to reel in that number 48 truck. Every position these guys get is going to help them in the playoffs. I've seen these come down to just 1 or 2 points or lose their spot in the playoffs by 1 or 2 points. Hey Johnny, thanks for liking the stream, buddy. Getting close to the halfway mark of our first run. Tire fall off, from what I understood from the drivers during practice, is considerable. Already some of the guys have already lost a half a second. Like the top couple that have stayed out are down pretty close to a half a second from where they started off in the first 13 laps. Donnie Bartlett and Michael Steele are making their way around Dominic Hughes. Donnie needs a good finish tonight. Needs to finish in front of Dominic in order to maintain his spot. Justin Hughes has crashed. He's jumping to the pits. Justin is not one of our playoff drivers. It was just outside of the top 12 when the cutoff happened. Alright, John, who are you rooting for tonight, buddy? Are you rooting for that 21 truck? Yeah, I wish you were too, bud. Hopefully we can get your stuff figured out and get you back out on the track with us. It was nice seeing you for a little bit last night. Currently right in front of Donnie Bartlett. They are 11th and 12th. Donnie is up 12 positions from where he started. So far out of the race, he is our biggest mover. Nick Fuller making a run to get back by the 61 truck. These guys are hauling the mail tonight. Got that little hiccup out early. There's a huge gap between our front two and our 48 truck. Over a 5-second gap already. Dean Demur and Landon Lacey just hauling the mail tonight. Dominic Hughes is in the pits early. That can't be a good sign for that team. Ooh, Frank gets into the wall a little bit there. Ooh. Touches the 35 truck, trying to maintain and not lose it. Once you get into that wall, trying to pull it off without wrecking can get difficult. Drew Trader giving some love taps to the 61 truck. Right on board with the 89 of Trader, looking low on the 61 of Frank Hughes as they exit turn number 4. Oh, big crash right in front of them.
Clear stop, clear ahead.
Change views, get a much better view on that. Nick Fuller and Zach Thornton got together. See Nick Fuller way out of shape here. See if we can back that up just a little bit more. Oh, he gets into the side of the 48 truck. Oh, slow on the bottom. Thornton didn't give him quite enough space. Oh no, and Donnie Bartlett's collected. At least 2 of our chase drivers. Hopefully that wasn't too much damage to Donnie's vehicle. See the 90 truck there racing at the Falcon Graphics sponsor on the back of that machine. Carroll, who pit on lap 2, has opted to stay out. Tyler Aspinall has stayed out. He has not pit yet. I'm guessing he's trying to get a bonus point and hoping that Dustin Carroll is going to pit and he wants to stay out and get that bonus point. Josh Fox looks like he got our lucky dog. Yeah, John, the yellow box on the 83 and the 21 means that those are the 2 drivers that are on the bubble. They're actually tied for points right now in 11th. And then all the green drivers are in, shall we say, at least for now, before the race started tonight. Aspinall dips off into pit, not going to get the point for leading the lap. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Falcon Graphics. They have a link in our description for the show tonight. If you are looking for a wrap and you mention this broadcast, you'll get $5 off your first wrap. We also have some brand new merch in the merch store. Check that out. We got some tumblers. We got some pretty kick-ass racing t-shirts, a couple hats. If we can't find what you need, you don't need it. No, I'm just kidding. We got some pretty cool stuff in there, though. Some dirt car t-shirts and some championship t-shirts. We got a championship t-shirt in there for the number 90 truck from last season. We also have Michael Steele's dirt late model in there, championship t-shirt from last season. Some pretty cool looking stuff. Check it out. Every little bit helps the broadcast, helps me out. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for supporting us. In comes Carroll. He'll hand that lead back over to Dean Demur and Landon Lacey. Carroll down and away. Looks like he's gotten most of that damage fixed from that lap 1 incident. That truck should be in contention at least for a top 10 tonight. Sounded like there was another spin after the one with the 14 and Thornton. Sounded like the 48 might have got into the 20 of Brady Floyd. Alright, we're going back green flag racing again. We still got some trucks on pit road. The 83 truck's going to come out late. He's going to need to get up to speed. Ooh, 54 spins of tires. Brady Floyd's able to get around him. Landon Lacey losing 1 position for sure, maybe 2. No, he's able to get back up to speed now, but yeah, he spun the tires on that outside lane. Not something we normally see from Landon. A guy we haven't been able to talk about too much in the last couple weeks, Mr. Kyle Ringerfeld, up into the top 5 at that very sexy black truck. You can't go wrong when you got a black truck, especially with a skull on it. Looks like a lot of these guys already got some damage on both sides of their truck. See the 61, you can barely read his number on the side of that machine. All scuffed up. Michael Steele, one of his rare occurrences in the truck series, he's up to P7. Old 4 truck of Lowe up to 8th. Tyler Aspinall still hanging around that top 10. 21 truck of Donnie Bartlett, a lot of damage. He's still in the pits working on it. He needs to stay in front of the 83 truck, so hopefully he can get that damage and come back out. Brady Floyd, normally one of the faster guys. See if he's able to reel in that 41 truck of Demur. Austin Green had a great run last night, finishing 3rd. Barely missed the truck playoffs by 2 positions and just a few points. Looks like he is 1 lap down tonight right now. He is the first truck a lap down. So if another caution comes out, he will get the wave around. Dean Demur currently setting the pace. Dean has led every lap so far tonight. Brady Floyd up 8 positions. Currently running in 2nd. Mr. Landon Lacey, he's up to 3rd. Had a little mishap on that restart, but he's reeling in that 20 truck. We saw how fast he was in that first stage. He and the 41 of Demur had a 5-second lead on the field within 20 laps. Looking to make a pass on that 20 truck. Ooh, they're catching the 83 truck of Hughes. Have to navigate around some lap traffic before he can try to make another run at him. Will Cloud's catching up to the back of him. We could have a three-way battle for second here. Landon Lacey right to the back bumper of that number 20 truck. Get a good look at him as he tries to make that pass on the bottom. See him fighting that wheel just a little bit. He was getting loose coming off the corner. Dives it down in there deep. Back on the throttle. Got to be careful not to wash up into the 20. Oh. Got real loose coming out of that corner. That's going to cause the 48 to get by him. Now the 48 scrapes the walls. They head off into turn number 3. Now they're both trying to work on Brady Floyd in that number 20 truck. But the longer they battle with him, the farther Dean Demur is going to get away from him. Dean Demur has put Zach Thornton a lap down. Will Cloud looking to make the pass on Brady Floyd. Opening the door for that number 54 truck of Landon Lacey. These guys are going back at it again. Whoa, Lacey way down low. Huge run. Got a lot of lap cars. And this track is not very wide. 2 truck of Joe Darnell moves to the bottom. Thornton stays high. Forrest Smith up 19 positions in that number 81 truck, closing the gap on the 65 truck of Lingerfeld. Smith has had a tremendous run. He was almost a lap down. Now that Lingerfeld has cleared the 35 truck of Thornton, he's able to get a little bit of a cushion built up between him and the 81. Smith coming back at him hard. Hey Marcy, thanks for liking the stream, ma'am. Let's see here. Michael Steele is currently riding around in the 13th position. He was up a little bit higher before our last caution came out. He went in and pit and fell back just a little bit. But he's still clean, which is a lot better than most of these guys. Not a whole lot of damage to that truck. Lacey's caught back up to the back end of the 48 truck. Looking to make a move down low as they head off into turn number 3. Side by side as they exit. Lacey can't quite complete the pass this time by. They'll be side by side as they head back off into turn number 1. Looks like Will might have scraped the wall just a little bit. Lacey's able to clear him and slides up in front of him. Dean Demur does have almost a 5-second lead over the second place truck currently. Brady Floyd falling back a little bit into the clutches of Kyle Lingerfeld. Forrest Smith is in the pits. Forrest was having a monumental run. He was up 19 positions before he decided to pit. He was right behind Lingerfeld. he pits here. He's still going to have to pit one more time. A lot of these guys pit right around lap 22, lap 23. So right around lap 50-ish, we're going to start seeing some green flag pit stops, unless something happens. Tyler Aspinall all the way back up to P6 after having to get that EOL penalty at the beginning of the race tonight. These guys have been putting on a show the last 25 laps. Great passes, been showing some patience, which is always nice to see. Donnie Bartlett has gotten his damage repaired and is able to get back out on the track. He's just trying to stay out of the way of the leaders. Got to get some laps, got to get some positions. Donnie is currently 20th. So if anybody else has some problems or falls out, Dominic Hughes is in the pits right now. Donnie's got some way to catch up to him. But if he can, he needs to get every position he can on the track. Landon Lacey coming down pit road. We'll see what he does. I would imagine he's going to take 4 tires and fuel that bad boy up. Very long pit road and not able to go very fast. And he is a lap down now. Came in all by himself. He's got nobody to work with when he comes back out. 4 tires, he's down and away. Still got a lot of guys that need to pit yet. Off a 1.5 seconds from the starting pace for these lead lap cars, so getting fresh tires is going to help out quite a bit. Dean Demur looks to be unstoppable tonight. 8 seconds over second place currently. Pit strategy and fuel runs are going to probably be about the only way anybody's going to be able to outsmart them. We'll see how it goes. Lap 50 is going to be in the books when they come around this time by. And that'll be... They're 2 laps away from being 30 laps on this run for those guys that stayed out. Joe Darnell lap down truck moved over. Let these guys go by. Kyle Lingerfeld in that 65 truck. He's doing a good job tonight. He's up to 3rd. Truck looks nice and clean so far. 50 laps in. Just past halfway mark. got into the wall a little bit there. See him running a slightly different line than Will as they're going through the corner. Zach Thornton back in the pits again. Dean Demmer catching up with some lap traffic. We are down to just 9 cars on the lead lap. Neil Rutt on them fresher tires. Looking to go around the leader, not being very patient. All right. Landon Lacey is caught up to the back of these two. Now he's got fresh tires. They would be smart just to pull over and let him go by and not battle him. You can see him sending it in there down low. Just blows by these two like they're standing still. That did open the door for Lingerfeld to be able to pull beside the 48 truck as they're headed down the front straightaway. Side by side as they enter into turn number 1. Able to complete the pass, slides up in front of them. Lingerfeld takes over second place. Michael Steele has come to pit road. '54 truck of Landon Lacey is on a mission. His last lap was a 31.6. A 30.16, so there's no confusion. The leader ran a 31.46, so he's running a full second faster. Only 7 cars yet to pit. Ooh, Tyler Aspinall has crashed. No caution. See what happened with Tyler. Oh, Tyler was trying to get down to pit road. Oh, almost missed it. That will cost him on the track. Leader, Dean Demmer is in. Kyle Lingerfeld's going to take over the lead. I don't imagine Kyle will be staying out there too much longer. Kyle and Jesse now are currently the only 2 trucks that have not pit yet. And Kyle has a half a lap lead over the 55 truck of Jesse Adams in second. And here comes the 65 truck of Lingerfeld to pit road. Jesse Adams moving to the bottom to head into pit road. That is going to hand our lead back over to Landon Lacey. Well, not back over, but to Landon Lacey. That'll be the first time anyone other than Dean Demmer has led a lap other than the pit cycles. Dean Demmer is going to be 8 seconds behind Lacey. Lacey short pitted, or pitted earlier than everybody else. That seemed to play off big. Landon was 7 or 8 seconds behind when he pit. So we'll see how long his lead is going to last. We got 30 laps to go. Dean DeMer currently 3/10 faster than the 54 truck of Landon Lacey. Michael Steele right behind that 54 truck. Michael is a lap down. Apparently the first truck a lap down, so if a caution did come out, he would be the lucky dog recipient. Dominic Hughes coming back on the track. Dom is one of our bubble drivers. Got into a bit of a tussle early on, but he's out there making laps, trying to get every point he can. Currently showing Tyler Aspinall as out. Looks like Tyler is done for the night. There didn't seem to be any damage to Tyler's truck. Not sure what happened there. Dean Demur, you are the man tonight.
I guess so, huh?
That was impressive.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Were you worried about fuel there at the end at all?
No, I was good.
I tell you, that was a huge lead. I think you had 27 seconds, I think, at the end over the 48 truck. What did you do different than these guys couldn't do tonight?
Nick, I don't really know, man. I just I didn't even feel like I was driving, honestly. So, just got a fast truck tonight. Want to thank Cheetos for being on the truck. It's a cool looking paint scheme.
Very cool.
But yeah, I mean, I've had some hard luck the last couple weeks. So getting a win here tonight feels pretty good. But to answer your question, I have no idea what I did differently. I guess Darlington is just a strong track for me, honestly. And I was concerned about Landon in the early, I don't know, 20 laps or so. But then I don't know what happened to him, but good race.
He pit early. I think he was trying a little different pit strategy, and I don't think it quite worked out for him.
Yeah, I knew what he was doing, but I did the math, and if I pit, I don't know, lap 57 or 8, whatever it was, you could go 33 laps. So I pushed my window. I had probably 2 to 3 laps left, probably a couple gallons, but all in all, it was a good run. I don't know how I managed to lap the whole field and up to, was it, third place?
Yep, up to third, up to Kyle Lingerfeld's position.
I did nothing different, Mick. I don't know what I did tonight, but yeah, I want to give a shout out to the broadcast and Falcon Graphics. I got your T-shirt in the mail. I wanted to let you know.
Awesome, bud.
They're sweet. I appreciate you doing that for me. And yeah, I just want to thank everybody on the track tonight. Only a couple cautions, and the lap cars were very courteous to at least me. So I want to thank them guys. They made my life a lot easier.
Yeah, it looked like everybody was doing a really good job being conscientious of who was around them on the track and moving over when they needed to.
Yeah, that's probably the most awareness, I guess, we've had in this league so far, especially on a short track like this. I mean, if you're getting blocked in, there's nowhere to go, and if you lose a ton of time, it's hard to gain it back. I mean, at the end of the runs, you start getting really tight, especially in dirty air. Like, I had the nose take off a couple times for me, and I almost got in the wall just in traffic. So, but yeah, I mean, good job by everybody.
And tonight was the first night of the playoffs, so you guys definitely showed up in force.
Yeah, I really want to start tonight the playoffs right with tonight's race. Getting the pole, leading all the laps, trying to just get all the bonus points that I could to get an advantage over Landon. Honestly, he's gonna be one tough cat to beat. So
Watkins Glen next week.
What's that?
Watkins Glen next week.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be really good there. So just trying to get an edge up on the competition, but we'll see. This is only first race. We'll see how the rest of the races go, and let's see what we can do.
All right, well, we'll see you back next week.
All right. Thank you, Mick.
Yep, have a good one.
You too, buddy.
All right, coming up just a little bit short tonight, we got our second place finisher, Mr. Will Cloud.
Well, I don't know if I would call it a little bit short because Dean absolutely destroyed us. I mean, he was just on rails tonight, and I had nothing for him.
Yeah, there ain't no denying that. Him and Landon in that first little run were able to stretch themselves out. I think Landon went with a different pit strategy and never got back to him.
Yeah, Landon split that into thirds, I'm pretty sure, and he had a pit twice there, and it ended up costing him second to fourth, which isn't awful, but either way, they were both in their own league. I mean, literally 3 guys finished on the lead lap, and yeah, I'm just happy I was able to come home in second.
Yeah, those last couple laps, you had your mirror full of that 65 truck.
Yeah, I know he was gaining on me for a while, and when he got by me, I thought it was over. But I'm not sure if he made a mistake or something. But I was somehow able to get back by him and hold on for the past few laps. It was definitely fun racing with him.
Well, the first race of the playoffs, this is definitely going to help your championship bid.
Yes, I am more than thrilled to start the playoffs with a second place run. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your second place. Anybody you'd like to get a shout out to tonight?
I'd like to give a shout out to my teammates Brady Floyd and Zachary Thornton, you for the broadcast, and 4 O'Clock Media.
Awesome. Well, thank you. We'll see you back next week at Watkins Glen.
Oh, Watkins Glen. That should be a fun one, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
You have a good one, Mick.
You too, bud. Good luck, and we'll see you back next week.
Thank you.
All right. Our third place driver tonight, Mr. Kyle Lingerfelt, wasn't able to do our interview tonight. But congratulations, Kyle, on your third place finish. You had a very strong truck tonight. It was nice seeing you up in the top 3 again, bud. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you back next week at Watkins Glen. So for myself, here at All the Dirt, from Dean Qualley at the EFRL, and all of our league admins and race control people that make it happen every week, I really want to say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back next week. You guys have a wonderful night.